So this collective may be feeling out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, but it's really important to acknowledge that this card is clarified by the Three of Cups. So I see this change in trajectory or a change in path or whatever it is that's being redirected for you at the moment that's got you feeling like you're walking away from something is actually for your highest purpose. This thing is worth celebrating. It's important to acknowledge that even though it may not feel like it at this time, everything is working in your favor, and it's about embracing the journeys that do unexpectedly pop up and embracing the work that comes alongside those cycles as well. So don't see this as a negative thing. Feeling out in the cold, it does feel very cold, very scary, very uncomfortable. It does feel like a deflating energy, but the universe is asking you to find the silver lining in this, and to also make sure that you're spending time with people who celebrate you, who uplift you, the people who truly and authentically do align with your vibrations and do have your best interest at heart, for example. The Wheel of Fortune follows these two cards, and this to me is speaking about the energies turning in your favor. So the universe is encouraging you to continue to embark on this journey and follow this path to basically find emotional stability, emotional intelligence, and to get to the Page of Pentacles at the end of the reading so we can start to nourish the things that we truly want to grow. The card that follows is the Five of Cups. So I see this collective as almost feeling remorseful or reminiscing over a connection that's been lost or something that hasn't necessarily worked out. But again, remind yourself here with the Three of Cups at the start of the reading that this is a positive thing. There's a reason this thing hasn't worked out for you, and it is all down to divine protection. So whatever it is that you're remorseful over or reminiscing over, don't get so hung up on that thing, because ultimately that thing was removed for a reason, and it's allowing other blessings to enter your life. So just embrace the change in direction and embrace any healing journey that needs to go at this point. The Ten of Swords comes out to clarify this, and it's basically asking you to release any burdens or to look at any emotions or thoughts that might be holding you back or keeping you stuck in this present energy. It's really important that we release these burdens from ourselves, and we start looking here with the Six of Pentacles about how we find balance. So normally I would say this is my card of reviewing how you spend your energy. Who do you give energy to? Who do you get energy back from, for example? And it's the whole, we can't be all give, we can't be all take, and it's about finding that balance. But balance is really important here for this collection. It's about acknowledging that things will balance out, and it's about identifying that we need to keep ourselves grounded and be cautious about who we give our energy to and how much energy we give to a certain situation. So the more energy we give to something, the more power we give to something, and ultimately we don't want to be giving our power away. The Eight of Cups follows this, and for me this speaks about the universe asking you to move away from something that you do keep reminiscing about. Whatever it is that you think has built this stable foundation, it currently needs to be moved away from. So make sure you're embarking on a journey, you're embracing your own growth, you're embracing your own healing journey, you're acknowledging your own emotions. And again, it's about being comfortable in the uncomfortable so that we can grow and we can continue to align with the things that truly deserve our attention or that truly authentically align with us and belong on our path. So don't be afraid to walk away from something at this time. Make sure you are moving forward with confidence and you're acknowledging that this is something unexpected or this is something that you didn't see coming in. This change of direction is something that needs to be celebrated. So although it can feel really heavy and cold at the moment, just make sure that you are aware that this thing happened for a reason, and it's really important that you carry on moving forward through this phase of the journey so that we can get to the next step. The Ace of Wands speaks about having a random burst of creativity or intuitively downloading something that you want to work on, for example. So you might be feeling quite intuitive or feeling like you're getting a lot of downloads from the universe at this time, and it's clarified by the Emperor. So it's really important that you act on these intuitive hits or on these creative ideas that you're being shown, because ultimately that's going to put you in your Emperor energy, and that's all about acknowledging your strength, embodying your power, and knowing that you've got everything at your disposal to actually make whatever it is that you're trying to manifest work, and you can actually go out and achieve the things that you truly desire. And it's acknowledging that there's a reason that you're being drawn to these things and you continue to come back to them. The Nine of Wands asks you to take a leap of faith. It's asking you to not be so worried, anxious, or scared about a change in situation. It's almost about acknowledging that things do need to change and there's no reason to be fearful of it here. The change will allow you to review what you're currently doing, review where you want to be, and ultimately identify the steps that you need to take to get to the next stage of your journey. So don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. Don't be afraid to let go of this wand, because ultimately you can take forward the things that work. And it's 505, as I said that. But it's about acknowledging that there's more. You're holding the whole world at your hand. You've got everything at your disposal to make a really beautiful life. It's just about acknowledging that you do need to let go of this current cycle, or you do need to let go of the burdens that are pinning you down and holding you back there with the Ten of Swords. The Six of Swords sees you moving through this situation and moving away from anything that causes you pain, holds you back, makes you feel like you're not appreciated or valued, for example. And it's moving away from anything. Again, we're taking this wand with us and we're moving forward with the things that do work and the things that have proven to show success in the past, whilst leaving behind anything that doesn't serve our highest purpose, because ultimately there's no time or energy for these things that are holding us back. It's about moving forward with purpose and intention with the things that do genuinely work. That is clarified by the Empress, so I see this collective as embracing their intuition, acknowledging who they are, and I think it's really important here that we've got the Emperor on one side of the reading and the Empress on the other. So it's almost about finding, once again, that balance within yourself, within your energies, to acknowledge that you've got a masculine energy here that you can really flex, and you've also got a female energy here that you can flex. And it doesn't necessarily mean genders or speak about having a male or a female in your life. It's about embodying those energies within ourselves so that we can come into sort of true alignment with ourselves and come back to the authentic versions of ourselves. The Page of Pentacles is the final card, and that is basically speaking about this collective moving towards having something that they need to nourish. So make sure that you are doing the healing work, make sure that you're acknowledging that there are lessons that need to be learned and applied here to this cycle, whilst acting on any intuitive or innovative ideas that you might get at this time. If we do manage to act on those ideas, embody the Emperor energy, move towards something much brighter and embody the Empress energy, you will have the Page of Pentacles. And that's about having something that just needs a little bit of nourishment, and it will provide long-term success. It's just about doing the finer tweaks, having the finer details, making sure we are making space for this manifestation or for this energy, for example. So I do see this collective as maybe feeling deflated at the moment, but it's very positive towards the end of the reading. It's just about making sure we learn those lessons and we apply them to the next step of the cycle, so ultimately we can be on the right path with the things that authentically align with us. Please do drop me a comment and let me know if this reading resonated. I'd also appreciate if you could drop me a follow, because it helps these readings reach a wider collective, and I'll see you on the next one.